I'm so glad that you're joining me today. I hope that you are doing well. I am doing great. I want you to think about your life and think about the people in your life. Who in your life helps you? Who does stuff for you to make your life easier, to make you successful? I bet you have a lot of people to think about. Well, our family comes to mind right away, right? Your mom or your dad or maybe your grandma or your aunt or uncle. Yeah, family is there to help us. Well, today's Bible story is about somebody who's helping. And our Bible story is in Acts. That's a book of the Bible. Can you hold up your 5 fingers? Okay. Acts is the 5th book in the New Testament. So that helps us remember Acts is the 5th book. Do you remember the first 4? Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, Acts. And we can remember Acts because Acts is about acting out and doing things to show God's love. And that's what the book is all about. It's about people after Jesus went back to heaven, how they acted on God's great big love and helped others and taught others about God's love. Another thing that we can think about with our 5, the 5th book of the Bible, Acts is for acting out. In Acts, we can use our hands to help put us in action. We can use our hands to carry things for others, to open doors for people. We can use our hands for hugging, and we can use our hands for praying. So that can help you remember where Acts lives in the Bible and what Acts is all about. So our Bible story is about a woman named Tabitha, and Tabitha loved to help others. Let's listen to our story. Our Bible story is from the World Story Bible, lively Bible stories to inspire faith. Our Bible story is called Peter Raises Tabitha. That's found in Acts 9:36 through 43. Peter was staying in Lydia near Joppa. He healed people and shared the good news of Jesus. 2 men from Joppa ran up to Peter. "Please come with us," they cried. "Our friend Tabitha has died." Peter felt sad. Tabitha was a follower of Jesus. Her heart was big. She gave her time to sew tunics, which are like clothes, to sell tunics for people who needed clothes to wear. Everyone who knew Tabitha loved her. She was kind and helpful. Peter looked at the 2 men. Their eyes were filled with hope. "Take me to her house," he said. Let's look at the world kids and see what they say. Did you know Tabitha's name means gazelle? Nope. What's a gazelle? They're so silly. Tabitha's home was filled with people. They cried out in sadness. "God, why did you take Tabitha? We miss her. Who will make our clothes for the people in need?" Peter stood beside Tabitha's body. A group of widows gathered around him. They cried and they showed him the beautiful tunics that Tabitha had sewn. Peter asked them to leave so he could be alone. He knelt and prayed to God. Then he stood up and whispered in Tabitha's ear, "Tabitha, get up." Tabitha's eyes popped open. She saw Peter and smiled. Peter held out his hand and helped her up. When the widows saw Tabitha, they exclaimed, "Tabitha is alive! It's a miracle! God is so good." Tabitha's story was told all over. More and more people began to believe in the Lord. Well, I am so glad that Tabitha was such a help to the people that she lived around. They really counted on her, and everybody was so sad when she died. Now, we can read this Bible story and rejoice that Peter was able to bring Tabitha back to life. But that doesn't mean that that kind of thing happens to us, does it? Now, do you know anyone who has died and you know people who are sad about that? Because sometimes that happens and we get really sad, and sometimes it happens to our friends and we don't know exactly what to do or to say because we don't want them to feel worse, but we want them to know that we love them. Well, that's what the world kids are talking about today. Should we check out our video?
I feel so bad for Mimi and Monty.
Yeah. I don't even know what to say when I see them at church.
Their family is going through a lot. I mean, their grandma did just pass away.
Which passed away?
It's a nice way of saying someone died, Tot.
Like Mr. Gills?
Yes, like when your goldfish died.
Oh. Mimi's not going to take this well.
I know. She cried for 3 weeks when her hydrangea bush died. And those were seasonal flowers.
And poor Monty. He just bottles things up.
But what do you say?
What can you say when something like this happens?
Should we bring it up when we see them?
Or should we wait for them to bring it up?
And what if they don't bring it up? And we don't bring it up? And then we run out of things to say?
And then we're just standing there, not bringing it up.
And everything around us just gets quieter and quieter.
And then we can't bring it up.
Because we already didn't bring it up before.
Guys, expressing your concern really isn't that difficult. I think you're overthinking this.
Are we, Leo? Are we overthinking it?
Or are we not thinking about it enough? Mimi.
What? Where?
There.
Oh, no. They're almost here.
And we haven't thought of what to say.
Relax. Just follow my lead. It'll be fine.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Monty.
Hi, Mimi. Hi, Monty.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What was that, Leo? You said follow your lead.
Yeah, you didn't say anything.
I'm sorry. I froze up. I'm not sure I've ever seen Mimi not skip to church.
What do we say now?
We missed our only chance.
It's just like we feared.
We'll see them after worship. I'm sure there will be an opportunity to offer our condolences. Now hurry up, we're going to be late.
Boy, they look pretty distraught.
Yeah. Maybe we can use Pastor Donna's sermon about Tabitha to help Mimi and Monty.
I don't know if that would be helpful.
Why not? Tabitha came back to life.
True, but
Could Mimi's grandma come back to life? And Mr. Gills?
I'm afraid not. But even if someone did come back to life, they wouldn't live forever. Tabitha certainly didn't.
She didn't.
No, she died again eventually.
Mimi.
Hi, Tot. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Mimi.
Hey, Mimi.
Hi, Monty.
Hi, Monty.
Sorry your grandma died.
Thank you, Tot. I'm sorry, too.
Oh, I'm so
bad.
sorry.
I'm
sorry.
very
Oh,
sorry
Mimi,
for your
Monty.
loss.
Sorry.
We
no,
have-
I didn't know.
guys. It's all right. Thank you for saying something. It means a lot. How you holding up, Monty?
I have a lot of feelings, not a lot of words.
I'm surprised you even came to church.
Yeah. Didn't you want to take the day off? It's been a pretty sad time. I've cried a lot. But then at the memorial service, people started telling all these wonderful stories about Grandma. And that really helped. It felt like she was back with us again.
We also met the president there, who said Grandma was the greatest person ever.
You met the president?
Yep.
The president?
Yeah, they were state senators together. Your grandma was a state senator? Uh-huh.
A 4-term state senator.
She was a devoted conservationist, too.
She loved to protect animals and trees.
There's even a state park named after her, Munkle Meadows.
She has a park named after her?
Your last name is Munkle?
Uh-huh. And after she retired, she started a clothing charity, Plaid for the People. They make shirts for people in need.
Wow, she sounds like a really special person. I can't imagine what you're going through.
It's been really hard. I miss her a lot. But one of the things that helps is thinking each morning, Mimi, what would Grandma be doing right now? And the answer this morning was she'd be at church.
Really? Right after losing someone?
Oh, yes! Her devotion to God is what led her to help people and serve her community. So we wanted to be here today with all our friends.
Well, we're glad you're here, Mimi.
You bet! I'm so inspired by her life, I've decided I'm going to enter politics. I even made buttons.
Wow.
That's great, Mimi.
You do know you need to be 30 years old to run for Senate, right?
Of course I do. But if I start campaigning now, I'll have the edge. Vote Mimi!
I'm gonna be a Supreme Court Justice.
Those are appointed by the president, Monty.
Who I met 2 days ago. I have an in, because my grandma's the greatest.
She is. She is.
Well, I'm wondering how Mimi and Monty felt when they went to church. What do you think? Sometimes it just helps to talk about the people that we miss. It helps to bring their memories alive so that we can tell about all the good things. It makes us feel closer to them and not feel as sad anymore. My friends, are you ready for something to do, a craft? I thought that you could think about somebody in your life that helps you out. Maybe it's a mother, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's somebody else. And I would love you to make a card or a picture to say thank you for all the things that you do. My good friends, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.